Sometimes the title can hide, but something else is happening at the main club. Position on the chart show whether the team is improving or not. Not every title says that. Man United is back. It's a gradual progression and stability at the top of the league, in and around it. And the sporadic titles. Sometimes a few cups can hide the fact that you're still struggling in the championship. Listen to the last sharing from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. It's no different than knives cutting at me. There's some arrogance inside. Erik ten Hag seems like he's trying to be okay. But deep in the tears is the sea. Every time you get criticized by the media, Man United captain will go on loan. Through 2 titles, Carabao Cup 2.023 and AP Must Level 2.024, Man United is the best. But it's not good to see. The only thing that caught the eye of the fans, these are the 7 faces of the Old Trafford team. In the early part of the season, new attached. A coach who is always overconfident. America's top noble values deserve praise. There's a few cups left, according to Sosa, including Cara subsidies and a FICAM. Should give up his shameful habit of bragging. Happy 4 months ago with the current sadness. Only by Man City. Collapsed from Wembley in the final. United to win the world's oldest cup. And based on that, it's a poetic translation. Ten Hag excellent. Shorten the process of restoring dignity to the Red Fund. More impressive. What Sir Alex Ferguson has achieved in the past. It took Sir Alex 4 years. He just won his first title. That's a 1990 trophy. At the present time, first time, help Man United win that one league by Sir Alex. It's considered a historic milestone for the team. However, in fact, the legendary Scottish coach, no one has ever been proud of that. Even if it saved you from Jack SA. Then, Sir Alex Ferguson puts the Red Devils back on track. Immediately became a formidable force of football. You've turned my prediction into a superpower. And success in the 92-93 season. It's a sad Ted Hat. Also helped Monty Love to reap the title, even in the first season and the second season. If calculated RA is much better than Sir Alex. But in the end, the experts still don't have the conditions to place the Red Fund in the top candidates to win the Premier League season for the success of a team. It doesn't come from the number of times they played in the finals or that final to fight for the title. Important stitching machine. The first thing is the style of play. The real problem with sports right now. He is in his 3rd season at United. Ask the fans, what style is Ten Hag aimed at on the field? He couldn't even answer. With a clam head shake. When playing ball control, the players mostly switch faults or flick the ball 7. One high-level generation is to break a lot of space, as inviting the enemy to exploit. In particular, the defense often makes mistakes, leading to confusing losing goals. Also because of that, Man United under Ten Hag finished in the top 4. It seems like a successful season. According to Ten Hag's arguments, Man United lost to Man City at Alpha Cup Finals pre-purchase. It's only fair that SA fires you. Over here, Man United have beaten the number 1 club in England and won the 2nd cup in his 2nd season at the club. Therefore, the leader made the right move by retaining the waterfall. Probably only 10 hats. I like to justify myself like this. Even Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, who used to put Mario in finals in the Europa League, but 2nd. With the Norwegian coach, it's even worse. 2-7 defeat and the Man United of the sofa bite off in the new top 4. There's even a 2nd season. He never took it out to show off. While Man United, maybe it's the Champions League or the Europa League, but leave out of FAPE and Copa Cup. Not to fight for these titles. The time of the tentered is. They didn't help Man United identify the target from the start. It's every season. He uses exactly the same scheme as the whole player and force them to let go on 4 fronts. In order to get a positive result. Long distance new horse too. United has almost only salvaged the leftovers without AI just achieving full-fledged competition. He beat Man City last season. The Red Devils dropped to 8th place. And Ten Hag had a chance to say, the club went in the right direction to win the title. Look at the sports director Dana Swat. Or Omakia executives, trying to protect us. After the defeat to Liverpool, it's almost as if they're trying to keep a name for themselves. More than simple. The leader once again put her faith in exploitation. Because suppose that it's hard to find someone to replace you right now. Knowing that the decision to extend the contract soon went off orbit. But it's hard to turn anything around, so let's go to Lau Theo Lau. Indeed, mining is also somewhat lucky because of Sergio Ratcliffe's ease. There is no sign of stopping. Sometimes, United fans dream of being a billionaire. To be as heartless as Abramovich, the club can go up. Accordingly, the famous Abramovich. It's a passionate leader. And Coach Inlay's relentlessly hand, even someone like Jose Mourinho, who brought an era of success to Chelsea. Early 21st century. There are also a few times when Jacques is fired not doing a good job in a season. Russian billionaire. Always take performance in Pro Madrid as a measure. But his patience has its limits. That the coach. It should be enough to get Chelsea into the championship race. The end of the season must be in the top 4. The highest point is 2012. Roberto Di Matteo has been sacked by Chelsea SA for less than 8 months after winning the Champions League. So, fading out in the Premier League will create many bad consequences. Mario Tick needs to remember, 11 years ago, what did they do to get the picture as dire as it is now? Someone will advise the leadership. Keep believing in exploitation. At least 2 more seasons. They take the Mikel Arteta RA as an example. Let the United owners wait for time. But should know that Mikel Arteta came to the Emirates. Get a job in December 2019. Experiencing a delay because of screw attempts. In early 2020 Arteta. Immediately, Arsenal won the Afghan Cup in August of the same year. Many people in the audience don't even remember Mikel Arteta. Success at Arsenal from the start. And teased him that let Arsenal bite wholeheartedly. He's a 42-year-old coach. No hobby, proud of small accomplishments. Or use it to save my training chair. We are ready to let Arsenal 8. Even if it's sometimes. He received a lot of suspicious looks from the upper echelons. Play. The Arsenal manager is focused on. And now. No club dares to belittle Arsenal. Man City or Liverpool. And Ten Hag not like Arteta. From the power of humility to the power of the silver beam. 20 just like to take Man United to many arenas. Not accept to let go. The game too. Before Liverpool, the casino received a lot of stones when making a serious mistake. But from a professional casino perspective, just play the victim in the scheme that's arranged. Liverpool's AIM Sports are already looking out and exploit this weakness radically. Available to mention AMA's Ford. He also comes from the Netherlands and owns a Ghost. It looks very dull, but the level is probably higher. Liverpool have entered the final season of Rekangford. Who thinks they'll keep going? Amos Liner, I have no experience leading a big club. Liverpool over here. He's in the toughest tournament. Many Premier League, despite difficulties and challenges. Antons has embarked on domestic league history. When becoming the 3rd coach, 3 consecutive wins for the first time. Led a Premier League club. That's what an Afghan hat can never do. Even Fabian Hoser, who's younger than the casino. Replacing Roberto the Zombie at Brighton. Most of them are strange young faces. The 1,993 student coaches feats earlier this season. It's very impressive. They almost beat Arsenal and Man United at the match. And all the coaches above. Achievements have RASAO. They also keep it steady in the interviews. At least reaped the title of the Enterprise flag. The thing is, yes, next year, people are still listening. Eriton Hat is becoming a graph, the complete opposite. Arsenal have been counting cups for a few years. It won't be Man United. But if you fight on the field, Arsenal are now in a position to beat the Red Fund, whether it is a home or a guest. ADA also doesn't require transfers like sports to build a powerful empire. How good is the transfer of Team 5? The coach is incompetent. It's nothing to do. If you like to. The Premier League is in the top for this season. I like to be in 14th place right now. And then won the Cara World Cup. Or better yet, the ES Cup. Ten Hag is a great choice. If you lose, blame the player for the injury. Not getting much support. And got a little title. Again, on the right track. And if you want to save your career at Old Trafford. By the crowd of fans. I can't stand to be like you forever. Let's give up the trophy show off. And started to build a new game. Understand the importance. Great expectations at Man United. Change, or will become the next coach fired by SA.